Financial advisors, let's talk pricing. This is one of the biggest constraints holding practices back from a metric you should be tracking closely is revenue per client. Undercharging for your services in an industry where demand is increasing and the number of advisors is declining just seems foolish. And I get the psychology that I don't want to disrupt things with clients. But I'm going to frame this. I'm going to tell you a story about a CPA I knew when I was in practice as an advisor who was really full, was completely over capacity, charged very little for their services. And I talked to them and said, I noticed you charge a lot less than the other CPAs in town. What would happen if you doubled your pricing? And literally the words out of his mouth, he said, oh my gosh, I would lose half my clients. And I said, well, what I heard was you could do half the work for the same amount of revenue. And he said, no, you don't understand. I would lose half my clients. And that's the thinking with pricing. It's the wrong thinking that you feel like every client, every dollar is so necessary. But you know what? Wouldn't it be nice to have the same revenue with half the work and half the clients? That would be a dream, right? That's a far better practice. And industry trend is pricing is increasing. It's just what's going on because of supply and demand. There's more and more Americans with over $1 million to invest. They want your help.